Hello, Cancer. My name is Barda from Roosters, Peacock, Tarot here on YouTube. Those from Facebook know me from Roosters Peacock store. Oh, hey, this might help me a little bit. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, so sometimes whenever I do get cards that kind of slide out like those, let me turn this down. I usually get phrases or I see stuff, you know. For Cancers, it was actually kind of funny. So first, before I tell you what, it was actually a song I was hearing, and it actually kind of had a beat to it, and most people know what it is. This is just basically a check-in to see where you're sitting here at about New Year's. New Year's Eve, New Year's, okay? Let's see what the cards show. Okay, so the song makes sense. Okay, I was hearing, I think for this group of Cancer, they're actually kind of distracting themselves, distracting their brain because of some of the external stuff that has gone on, not just currently, but in the past as well. And it seems like they're kind of not, it's not necessarily that they're not accepting it, but they're just not having much to do with it right at that time. And I'm not laughing, it's the song. I heard Lollipop, Lollipop, okay? You guys know what that song is. It made no sense to me, which makes sense because, you know, this is the reading I'm getting for this certain group of Cancer is, you know, I heard lollipop, lollipop, oh, lollipop, because I'm, you know, it's kind of like la, 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 la. I'm I ain't gonna deal with it. Okay, so for this certain group of Cancer, it is like that. Not gonna deal with it for whatever reason. What's it about? Or what do you feel it's about? And this is for a very small group of Cancer, I feel. So it's not funny. It's just that song. I was like, what in the world? Where did that come from? Because all the other signs, I mean, I was hearing and seeing stuff and it was just like, but that just threw me. Like seconds before I had to come on, I was like, what in the world? Where did that come from? I must be getting tired. Okay, so the first card we got here is the Parrot. I think this is just a bunch of stuff that is going around in Cancer's mind that they're tired of thinking about is what it is, okay? This is the Parrot. What does a parrot do? A parrot repeats everything you say. And this is for a very small group of Cancer, okay? So remember, there are thousands and thousands of Cancers, so this does not mean that it's for every single one. But this certain group of Cancer, this is what they are sitting there. They're like, la, 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 I'm not dealing with it. Someone will gossip about all your secrets, or a parrot. What do? They sit here and just yad, 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 yad. Everything you say, they repeat. And what happens when you get into a repeat chain? You know that little game you played in school? You tell one person, the next person tells another person, the next person tells another person, it goes around in a circle, and by the time it gets back, it is totally different. You tell them, hey, the dog jumped over the pail. By the time it came back, the dog was pregnant and had 9 puppies. Okay, so it's kind of one of those things, you know. Wow, this is for a very small group of Cancer, okay. The message is a broken wish. There was a wish that this group of Cancer had, and that wish is broken. It will not be fulfilled. My goodness. It says wish will not be granted. My goodness. This is, I mean, all the other ones, I won't say they were like top of the line positive, but none of them are like this. Now, Cancer has had quite a few rough reads. The last one is mice, discord among family or friends. Okay, and I keep hearing that song, Lollipop. Where do I want to go with this? Because I keep hearing la, 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 lollipop, lollipop. Just it's just strange. I was just, where did that come from? It's Cancer not dealing. Just this group. It's not even really, I'm just not dealing with it. No, not hearing nothing. Okay, let's see what we got here. So let's see what's coming for Cancer, okay? For you, for this small group of Cancer that's going through something like this, that they've had like they had a wish that they had in their mind, that wish will not be granted, that whatever it was, whatever they thought about building is now broken. They feel like people are talking about them. Secrets have been spilled. Excuse me. Discord among family or friends. I'm seeing specifically 3, the number 3. This could have also taken place originally in the month of March. Okay. So while this certain small group of Cancer is sitting here going, I'm not dealing with this at all. I'm just not going to do it. Let's see what's coming. I'm going to go out just a little bit into January. Let's just see. See what comes, okay? Just a little bit. And any advice that comes. All right. All right. Your advice, Cancer, if you're going through this small group where you feel like stuff is falling apart, just can't seem to get over it, you're just not dealing with it, that's just it. It's just not trying to get over it. This is I'm going to repeat, a very, very small VUR. What does that mean? But anyway, if this is for a very small group, this is not for every Cancer, because like I said, this is not a typical read. So if you're feeling like that, you got the caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Okay, so a change is coming. So it's just kind of like you kind of just, I won't say stuck. It's just you're not dealing with stuff. And again, I'm going to say very small group, because not every Cancer is doing this. I have some Cancer friends, and I'm telling you what, they are doing quite well. So this is a very small group of Cancer who are sitting here just literally just, it's kind of like everything kind of fell. A wish was not granted. They had an idea in their head. It just did not work. The suggestion that has is get back to the basics with the quill. Getting back to the basics. Why is this necessary to go ahead and get back to the basics? Because there was a broken bridge in the past and unsuccessful outcome to a problem. And you'll hear talking in the background. I do have a business, so you will hear some talking in the background. Anyway, there was a broken bridge from events in the past, unsuccessful outcome from the problem. That's probably where the broken wish came from, the broken wishbone. Okay. So basically, it's a slow mend is what it is. This is Cancer who is right now just sitting, this small group of Cancer just sitting here. They are not, they're not going to deal with it. It's just la, la, la. What's coming up, and it looks like it's around springtime. We've got the chains. Still feeling tied down and chained by this, but the only thing is a long time, I've been saying this for a long time, you're only chained in your head by events that are no longer there to affect you. And it says chain of events that will affect your life. But with the caterpillar being there and the quill, which is exactly where I put it, it says get back to the basics. So you are your best savior on this one. You can get yourself out of this. I do feel by around springtime, you will start feeling a little bit more like dealing with it. Man, I may end up doing a second read on this one. This is for a very, very small group. Mac, VUR, FYI, what's that? Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and just get a few advice. This must be just for somebody who had probably, Cancer that had probably popped on and is probably going through something like this around New Year's. That's what it feels like. And then I will turn around and do a spread for just the, general, see what I can pick up. You've got the dog. I'm just letting you know, for this group of Cancer right here that is feeling like this, you will not always feel like this. Great passion is coming. Tulip, you've got the tulip. I'm feeling this is around springtime, almost towards the summertime. I'm not saying that you're just going to feel completely passionate about life, but you're going to feel more passionate than what you are now. And actually, I think this could actually probably turn into a love reading on this one. And I do feel this is almost specifically probably geared towards a person who popped on here that was going through something. So your answer is it'd be around towards the spring. And with the dog, it says protection from a powerful friend. I also feel as soon as I saw that, I also saw the love cards in my head, which means to me that whether you're looking for it or not, there is love going to be walking back in through your door. And whether it changes the way you're feeling or not, that's going to be up to you. But I do get that you're not always going to be feeling like this. Because right now, there is nobody who can tell you to let this go, that this is for a very small group of Cancer that is just not letting it go. There is even possibly a new job or a career coming with the pen. And do you see the pen being on a cushion? It's no longer sharp, heavy, painful. Okay. For whatever reason for this situation here, it actually, and there could have been external circumstances that made you feel like you could not push forward. If you once, and this is more towards the springtime, and I know with the tulip, it's not just March, but I'm hearing around March, it's around the spring equinox. I get the boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So you're definitely going to have to put the work in. Because sometimes when Cancers feel like everything's coming down on them, they'll kind of go within their shell and they'll just kind of recluse away from everybody and they'll just stop doing pretty much everything. And that's not every Cancer, but there are some who are like that. If you are like that, then you're going to have to kind of put a boot in your butt. All right. So like I said, I'm going to switch this because this was geared to one person or a very small group of Cancer. All right. So I'm putting that away. The message for this group right here, you may not be feeling too happy around New Year's Eve, but here's the deal. It does show passion is coming to you, whether you're open to it or not in the springtime. That's your choice. And you're the one that can heal yourself. Okay. Focusing on just general group Cancer reading now. Okay. Show me Cancer. What does Cancer need to know around the New Year's Eve? New Year's. Where is Cancer sitting? What are they vibing? Okay, so I'm not going to say it's every single Cancer, but this is the second round read I'm trying to do right here. And I'm going to tell you right now, there is more than, for zodiac sign wise goes, Cancer is kind of having a rough go of it in general as far as zodiac signs go. This is, this one right here, there's a change. The message, it's just more of a message for a group of Cancer around New Year's Eve. It's just a vibe check-in to see how you're doing around New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And I'm getting New Year's Eve. It says the butterfly, a change for the better. So this one was the first one. I don't feel this is the past. I do feel this is like your center message. This is your message for like the whole reading for what I'm getting ready to say. Okay, so no matter what's been going on. All right, so anyway, I feel that this group of Cancer have had their eye kind of on a prize, and it just seems like there's been stuff that's been happening, and we'll get into it just a second. Your message is, and it's just a message reading. It's not so much how you're vibing per se, because it's more of like this group of Cancer right here have a direction. They just need an answer of, yeah, it's going to change for the better. And it says the well, you dig deep, the family wishes are going to come true. So this is not just about a Cancer who's probably single. And if you are single, you've got your family on your mind one way or the other. This definitely has to do with family, family values, family in general, people you consider family. Family wishes coming true. A change is coming for the better. Whatever this is about, this group of Cancers have had to feel like they've had to defend themselves with the shield, or you are protected from what is the past issue, or what has happened in the past that made you feel like this. Because this right here, this is actually reading kind of backwards from what I normally read. Normally, my result would be over here. But the result is, and I'm supposed to tell you again, a change for the better. Family wishes coming true. The well, dig deep. You need to defend yourself. If that applies, that applies. But I'm seeing the shield. You need to protect yourself. You are protected. Okay. And then down here, what are you protected from? Now I'm looking at, it's time to take courage. That's what I'm getting. Whatever the situation was, and it was recent past, or it could even actually be going on still. And it is fresh enough that it still feels like it's going on. We've got the chair, which is someone leaving your life, or somebody has left your life. The chair is empty now. We've got the lion, and it's time to act. And I'm going to explain that here in a minute because I did see something. And then we've got the flag. I do not feel like reading the words. Whenever I look at this flag, yeah, it just looks like a flag, but I'm seeing a red flag. Paying attention to the red flags. Somebody has left your life. A chair is empty now. Time to act. Taking the courage, taking the strength like the lion. This could also represent a Leo person. The end result, a change for the better is coming for you. Family wishes will come true. You have to dig deep within yourself. These answers are there. This is for a very small group of Cancer. And your message is you are protected. That's what I'm getting from this situation here. Or it could even be feelings, because Cancer is a water sign and they are extremely feeling. But it's talking about strength. You're going to have to pull that strength up within yourself. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. I really think it's the red flag. Pay attention to the red flag. Someone is leaving your life. That is the message. You need to be like the lion and have the strength. This could have already happened in the past. It is in the past position as far as how I'm feeling. And again, one more time, the end result for this, the butterfly. What do butterflies do? They start out as caterpillars. They change for the better. They turn into butterflies, right? Caterpillars turn into butterflies. Then you have the well, family wishes coming true. Definitely has to involve family. The well, you need to dig deep within yourself. Have no fear, you are protected from this past event that has happened. Okay, so and I don't think it's just you thinking about it. I think this is for a small group of Cancers who was actually wanting an answer on something. All right, so January should be pretty interesting then. Because like I said, for every other sign, I mean, I just tried a reading to begin with, and it was kind of picking up on one or a very small group. And the second one, same thing. It was struggle and conflict. But the end result's good. A change for the better. Life is transforming. It's not going to always be that way. You've got the strength within yourself. You need to know that. Dig within yourself like the well. You have to dig deep. You are protected. That is the message. So all the other zodiac signs, like I said, I was getting, they were moving forward from issues and stuff like that. It's not really giving me any detail other than this is what you needed to know. So this is for a very small group of Cancer. I sure hope that helps somebody. I know, actually, I'm pretty sure it did. All right. Well, I'm not sure if I'm going to be back on tonight or not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple closing cards, closing thoughts for that group of Cancer. But I think I'm going to be doing, I'm not sure if I'm going to do the love cards or the love readings for each sign, or if I'm going to be doing the monthly. I'm more drawn to the love readings because there was a few of the readings that were showing me, like the Leo, and I'll have to look back on it. There was another sign that needed to look into it. Okay, let's do closing thoughts here. Oh, I didn't know that was on there. Okay, this is another group that has got this. So this is Cancer. Actually, I feel this is probably a past event, and Cancer is actually still having to get the strength to heal from this. We've got the healing the past card right here. Cherishing self, which also includes learning to love self. And your message is you need to accept what is. There was two other signs that actually had this as well. So that is a message for a small group of Cancer, and it is revolving around New Year's Eve. I feel it's New Year's Eve. It's going to blend into New Year's Day for this group of Cancer as well. Let's see what else we can get here. Like I said, okay, so if this was something where somebody had actually, I'm looking at it now, as the reading right there was talking about, somebody had left your life. You have to, it could be a Leo person, or because of the lion, that's instantly what I got, or it could be pulling the strength in yourself, right? Okay, so anyway, whatever it is here soon, you will be taking action to mend some bridges. So for Cancer, whatever that means for you, that is your closing thoughts. Okay, so if you're in a situation where you just know in your gut, and we're not talking obsessively going, oh my God, they're gone, you know, and you just kind of know it's kind of done, then this isn't for you. But if you're in a situation where, you know, you had a tip with somebody and it didn't go well, and maybe you possibly might have been the person that might have maybe said something, or however it applies to you, the cards are, the message is taking action, mending bridges. And I'm getting about February 3rd. All right, thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed your readings. That was all the zodiac signs, and I'm not sure if I'll be doing the lives for the love readings on Facebook or not, or the monthlies, but I will update you guys. Thank you much. Bye.